What's up everybody, I'm Mear and welcome back to another episode on the VentureKraft Vanilla server, and welcome in 2019. Although when I'm recording this it's actually technically 2018 still, but anyway, today we are going to finish this project which has been taking me far too long. What's this? Is this a torch? Oh yeah, it is. We are gonna be finishing these road systems, so we're gonna do all of this cave-like structure. It goes from all the way over there, which is the part that I've done already, all the way to over here, and it connects to a lot of people's bases. That's to the farming area and the smeltery. This is between ButtonButt and Loonies, and there's one over here that leads to Raskhol, and I'm gonna connect my base to that one as well. And this is the part that I've already done, and I think it looks pretty amazing. That's obscuring the view a bit. I'm gonna continue this sort of like cave structure, and this goes out in the ocean. I'm gonna continue that all the way through to the end with the stone, because that looks the most cave-like to me. And I'm gonna start off by roughing out the shapes like I did with these bits. I've started some over here, so we're gonna just make the shapes of everything, make it look a bit blocky, and then after that we're gonna go in with the stairs and the slabs and the detail blocks to make it look even better. And then I've got quite a few ideas of decorations we can put in here, because this is quite a big room and I don't want it to look really plain like that part. Like if we just continue this part all the way, it's just gonna be too grey and not that interesting to look at. So what the heck is this? Why is there netherrack here? Get these ugly blocks out of here. Ugh. There we go. So I'm gonna go around, oh that's in the wrong place, and place these blocks everywhere, but literally everywhere. Make structures, make indents, make pillars like I'm gonna do over here. And I'm gonna show you it once I've got some progress done, and this is gonna take a while. Honestly, I would have liked to do this with a replay mod, but unfortunately it's not out for 1.13 and I don't have a second account, so I really can't do a third person time lapse, which is why I was holding on so long on making this, because I really want to do that. But now I just really want to get this over with, because the roads up top, they are just like sandstone blocks since the start of the season, and we need to get a move on this thing. So I'm just gonna start doing a lot of work, and I'm gonna show you in a second. I think this is looking pretty damn awesome. Next thing we need to do is put in all the slabs upstairs. I think I have some in one of these chests. There's some, nope, that's the wrong kind. I'll take that wall though. Some in here, nope. Oh, there's some in here, so I need to craft some up and start placing them like we did over here with all the cobblestone slabs, stairs and all that stuff. And I also need to add in some variation with the andesite and all the other detail blocks that I put in here. And then this will be finished, but oh my word, this is gonna be a massive project. I didn't think this was gonna be this big of a scale. I also don't like how big the glass is visible in some areas. Might cover it up over here and then make it quite the same size. This is quite big and quite open, so I might just put something in the middle to divide it up, or just make it look a little bit less big, because this is looking incredibly big. And if you're gonna build a road on top of it, that would be one wide road. You can also see that it's just patches of stone right now. We'll fix that in a minute, but I need to do all the details first, and then we can start working on this part and just making look everything very pretty. So I've got my work cut out for me. This is gonna take a while, and I'll meet you guys back once this is done, and then we'll take a proper look around it. Alright, all these slabs, stairs and cobblestone walls are now in place, and I've got to say it looks really messy. But next step is to add in all the details that will make this place all come together, and it will look amazing just like that place over there does. And there's a few details that I want to discuss with you before I build them. So over here there's probably gonna be like a spiky area, just like these small ones over there. because this is quite empty, and well, you need some empty space. So I don't know about this one. We'll see about that. That will be one of the last things I put in. But then I also have these connections, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna leave this to the people whose bases are here. So this would be or Loony or ButtonButt. Then over this way, that one will be Raskhol or myself who will do that one. And then that one over there, I guess I can do it. We'll see how much time I have left. And then over here, I was thinking of building an underground river. So we got the spring here that's gonna drip down and then come in this hole, well, in this whole thing, and then come down here, and that will be like our underground river. This is actually possible in real life. There are underground rivers. I'm gonna whip a picture on screen right now if I can find one, and if I don't forget it. But anyway, that will be pretty cool. I'm just gonna get some glass and make some kind of river. Hopefully that works out. And then over here I was thinking of putting the conduit. Conduit is currently under this block right here, so I was thinking of moving it right there to add some interest to that space, because that doesn't really have any interest, and I think it's quite cool to see the conduit and hear it, because you can't really hear it from down here. So again, I've got a lot of work to do, and I'll meet you guys once this is mostly completed. I did loads of work. I added in all the different kinds of blocks. I lit up the place, and I've put in a little bit of extra. So you can see I've done loads of just putting stuff everywhere. There's some andesite over there, look there, some gravel there. Just, it's everything everywhere. There's a load of blocks. Then over here, I tried something out. I tried to make some sort of geyser. And I think it's good enough that we're gonna keep it for now, but I don't really quite like it. We'll see how it turns out with the greenery around it. I think that will look pretty awesome then. Yeah, and this is just looking amazing. And then over here we got the underground river I was talking about. Underwater river, actually. So I tried to make it out of blue glass, add in a few different kinds of glass, added in some highlights with the white, and then some glass paints to give it a little bit more detail and shape. And I think that looked pretty cool. So the only thing left now is actually just to put a lot of kelp, and I don't actually have that, a lot of kelp and grass everywhere. And then we'll see how it looks, because then it will be the end of it. I don't have anything in here as well, so I'll need to go stop by my house to get some kelp, and I'll probably need some more bone meal as well. So that's the next step, and I'll see you guys once this is completed, and then we can take a look at the underwater cavern thing once it's fully done. I can't actually believe how great this has turned out. It looks amazing. It really does, and it looks awesome. I also added in the conduit over there with kind of a ruined structure-ish. I had quite difficult, well, it was difficult to work with because there needs to be 16 blocks in the ring before it works, and well, I've just got 16 I think, and it looks a bit weird. But the good thing is we don't need to make this a full one, because there's a full complete conduit somewhere over here under this block. So that's just purely for decoration ish. Well, words are kind of difficult right now. This is just for decoration purposes. That's what I was trying to say. And I think this cave is turned out really, really nice. So let's go up top, because the view from up top is even better. I'm just kidding. The glass is kind of spoiling the view, but oh, I don't know if you can see that, but oh my word, that looks just amazing. But next thing is to make this road over here. So got all my stuff over here, and we are gonna continue this kind of design for a road, which I made a while back, all the way through town. And once we hit the glass, we're gonna use brown glass instead of the white normal variety, and we're gonna make this kind of cool looking. And I'm just gonna do the main road for now and remove all the other blocks, because I don't have time to do the others. And well, I don't want to let all these blocks stick around because they have been here for a while and I kind of know where all the roads need to go, so I don't really worry about not doing it anymore. So we can remove those blocks and start working on that road. And once it's completed, I'll give you some progress updates on the progress. First things first, we needed to prepare the land for the road to be made. So I've cleaned up all the glass that wasn't visible from down below. So all the ones where we put stone just a second ago have all been turned into dirt. I also need to change those into glass. And I also removed the sandstone rim because we are going to make a road here, so I don't think, well, we're gonna make it quite organic, so I don't think the rim would add anything to it other than just close off the glass, and I don't think that's necessarily needed for this project. If it doesn't look right, I'll just place it back, but otherwise next thing is to just start working and put the sandstone parts in place to all the way over to that staircase over there and the other one over there. So that's the next step. This step mainly was to add in the shape of the pot, so we got it going from all the way over here. Then when we put in the other glass type, we can make it go over here and then to this part, and then it branches off in that direction and in that direction. And as you can see, I didn't go with straight pots, but I threw in the occasional block off the side of the road or even completely disconnected from the road. And that's just to make it a little bit more organic. And I think I can improve on these shapes a little bit more, but we'll see about that once we add in the detail blocks. And as for the detail blocks, we got quite a few options. If we come back to this patch over here that we made a while ago, we got birch strip logs, we got just normal birch, we got sand, which is actually in place, we got coarse dirt, we got paw blocks, and then we got water splashes. So I need to find a balance between all of those and continue the pathway over there. And that's the next thing I'm gonna do, and it's turning nighttime, so I hope I don't get too many mobs around here because the pathway is not lit up right now. I've got to say, this pathway is looking really good. I just really like how it turned out, and we're not even done with it. It's just these water puddles, they really gave it a bit of a splash of color, and it makes it look 10 times better. It's just amazing. So the last step we need to do is actually take this glass I got in my hand and replace the normal glass with it where the pathway goes. So for example, in this big area we're not gonna replace everything, but we're gonna probably replace like the middle bit of it. We'll make like some sort of turn following the river shape. So that's the next step, and it's gonna take me a while because I don't have silk touch on my pickaxe, and mining glass, it's really slow. So yeah, but on the plus side, we'll see how it looks, and this project will finally be done and completed, and the middle of the creators area won't look that dull and ugly anymore. Ugly because it wasn't finished, not ugly because all of the beautiful builds that are in this area. Look at that, it's amazing. But yeah, I've got my work cut out, so I'll see you guys back in just a second. And now it is completed. I've placed in the glass, and I've got to say, this is looking pretty epic to me. I think it's kind of unfortunate that we have to live with only one glass texture, and that it's not like, how do you say that? We can only put like one transparent block in the middle because there's only one brown transparent block. Which is kind of sad, but anyway, this thing looks pretty good, and I can picture someone just swimming down there and you walking on top of here, and that should be pretty damn awesome. Anyway, that is all I have time for this week's episode on the VentureKraft Vanilla server. If you liked it, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, because this thing took me ages to build. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, bye.